What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at the all new, brand new, first of its kind 2024 World Football FX box from Futera. These dropped for around 130 bucks through Futera and are going for around 180 bucks or so, plus or minus some at the moment. And honestly, this was a pretty surprising and quiet release, relatively speaking, but as always, we're here to show you guys what this product's all about. So let's get right into it. If you enjoy this kind of content and want to see more, consider dropping a like down below and subscribing if you haven't already. Really helps out the channel and really helps us grow and helps with the YouTube algorithm and all that awesome stuff. And when you click on eBay search links on this page and make a purchase, it can result in us earning a commission, which also supports us in the long run as part of the eBay Partner Network. So I'm not going to open this up just yet, but you guys saw the security seal or whatever was on here first. So let's get rid of that because there's a little surprise element to this. So, I mean, this looks like a pretty basic box, right? It doesn't look like anything main manufacturer would make, but there's a reason for that. So just a little info on the product. This is going to be a 10x5 format, 50 cards total. We should be getting 4 numbered cards per box, and one of those numbered cards is going to be a prestige insert from what I've seen, which is, you know, guaranteed 1 per box. And the other one is going to be either a rare Maestro insert, which looks like this, and then either a mem or a on-card auto. And on-card autos are typically like 1 per case, like 1 per mini case at least, which is like four of these boxes in mini case. We'll get into that in a little bit, but yeah, the remaining 2 numbered cards are just going to be like those serial numbered base cards. And in terms of parallels, I'll put up a reference table on the screen for you guys to see, but the numbering isn't as straightforward as we'd like it to be, but I did split it into 3 categories based on the type of card, basically. So you have like base, and then like the prestige insert, and then the special insert, which is going to be like the Maestro mem or the on-card auto that we mentioned earlier. But yeah, there's 4 of these boxes in a mini case, and then 16 of these in a master case, and they only made like 250 cases total. And here is the new thing that we haven't seen in the hobby before. They actually made super rare and numbered boxes as well. I really don't think we've seen those in the hobby before, or for soccer at least. And here are the different types of boxes. You guys will see the images on the screen, but yeah, we have the red one, which only has 3 made total. Yes, only 3 red boxes total. And you know, they're going to be serial numbered to 3, obviously. And then we have gold out of 2 and a diamond 1 of 1. So there's only 1 diamond box and 2 gold boxes as well. And so far, we've only seen 1 of these boxes, and it was a red box. And the contents are actually going to be pretty unique to that color box. So nothing like the regular boxes that we may or may not like see in a little bit. We don't know yet. But yeah, Futera has kept this hidden from everyone to keep it as a surprise in terms of like what the contents are for those colored boxes. So we won't know what's inside until we actually see it. But yeah, at least we do know now that the red box at least is going to have cards that are all numbered to 3 and have the throwback Titans design from the 2001 FX set. Reference image up on the screen as well for that. But yeah, if you do get any of those boxes, consider yourself extremely lucky, and please send us pictures or a video of the hits and contents of the boxes. No idea if the gold and diamond boxes are, you know, going to have a completely different design on their own, like separate from the red as well. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. So yeah, now that that's out of the way, let's open this box up and see what's inside. Okay, so it is going to be a regular one, that dreaded blue color. But actually, okay, here's a crazy twist. It's actually pretty crazy. So when I saw the footage of the red one being opened, this was the outside of the box. So there's an extra added element to security here, which I'm glad Futera did, because you can only imagine all the people trying to, you know, figure out which boxes have which, and like, you know, cutting the outer box to see if it's like whatever. Anyway, when you open one of these, there's going to be another box within a box. So the red one, when it was opened, it was blue on the outside. And then I think it was like a breaker from like Australia or New Zealand or something, somewhere down under. But yeah, they opened this blue box. I had no idea there was going to be a colored one. And then the colored red box was like inside, which was pretty amazing. So, all right, let me just show you guys the sides of the box. Pretty straightforward. Since 1989 Futera. If you didn't know, now you know. All right, let's get the packs out, and no crazy red box in here hiding, but like I said, most of us, that's what we're gonna get. So there's only 5 of those, or wait, no, 6 total. So 3 reds, 2 plus 1 diamonds, gonna be 6 non-blue boxes out there hiding. So let's get right into pack number 1. So I'm really not used to seeing this from like Futera. It's also super reflective. Let me try to see if we can get the back of this with no glare. I don't think there's like anything crazy other than what they had on their website. This is really hard to read without reflection. Anyway, all right, let's actually see what's in this. So super long packs, longer than the Panini and Topps packs at least. These are slightly stronger to open. Trying not to damage any of the corners and all that stuff. So here we go. Oh, look at this. So glossy. I was actually not expecting it to be glossy because a lot of their other cards were not glossy from previous sets. But okay, so it kind of has like a chrome feel, but it is, I'm pretty sure it's just gloss. I don't know if they have that chrome technology, or maybe, you know, Panini. Wow, this one actually looks amazing. I don't know if Panini or Topps have like exclusive rights to Topps, or not Topps, to chrome technology. But yeah, I actually was not expecting these to be glossy at all. I was expecting these to be kind of like the unique cards, and these are actually pretty thin. So this is, yeah, definitely feels like a mainstream set. And guys, these cards are actually gorgeous. So the design is amazing, but I'm sure you guys can already see there's something missing from these cards. So maybe not these horizontal ones. So these horizontal ones are going to be like a separate sub checklist, but for those of you who are seasoned collectors, you'll know what Futera is all about nowadays, or actually what it's not about nowadays, and that is licensing, unfortunately. So let's just get that out of the way, and let's see what we got here. Okay, so wait, so this whole pack had 1 card. I knew something was like funky with that one. So we got Insigne, and this is going to be Ruby. 1 of 2. All right, look at that for all the Italy lovers out there. I mean, I'm a fan of the Italian national team, but maybe not Insigne in particular. I don't hold anything against it. That's not what I'm saying, but he's definitely not like my favorite player, that's for sure. But all right, so I'm guessing this is going to be 130 point like their other sets as well. This is going to be a patch. So we did hit our main hit, and this does, I mean, it looks pretty dirty. It's got to be match worn, right? So this card captures the time in Lorenzo Insigne's football history, featuring a piece of his Italy away game jersey from the international qualifier versus Greece at the Stadio Olimpico on the 12th of October 2019. Okay, so it's pretty recent. So it had like a little spongy feeling to it. So anyway, it's gonna be our hit. I was not expecting that. So 1 pack. I knew something funky. I got a funky feeling from that previous pack. So, well, if you get one of those patches, it is gonna be substituting all these cards, which kind of, you know, makes sense, I guess, in terms of maybe like, I don't know, try to away packs or whatever. But I mean, guys, look at these cards. Like, you can almost forget that there's no licensing there. I mean, unless you look at maybe like an England jersey, but even then, like, this design is actually really, I mean, kudos to the Futera design team. This is, I mean, look at this, Sonny. This looks amazing. This is, guys, I can't get enough of this. This is definitely going to get a high rating for design at the end of the video. So, spoiler. I don't know at this point if it's going to get a perfect or a near perfect, but how do you guys feel about this? I mean, the licensing, the lack of licensing is actually not as bad as the unique world football sets that they come out, especially these like horizontal ones, because I mean, you wouldn't even be able to see the logos on those anyway. But wow. I'm loving it. So I don't think did we get any other numbered cards? I don't know. It actually feels so weird holding really thin Futera cards, because we're so used to seeing them being like thicker. Usually they're like 55 points stock, kind of like similar to base Obsidian from Panini. And then their patches. Wait, we got something funky here. Did we get something else? Okay, yeah, obviously we are going to be getting 4 numbered cards. We only got 1, and I have no idea what this one's going to be. Let's find out. After this one, there is Chiesa. And I mean, they got like really nice images and stuff. It's just like the lack of licensing. If only we could combine that, that would be absolutely amazing. And we got a Prestige Gavi. So we are going to be getting 1 per box from what I remember. And this is going to be 35 out of 39. So matches up with the table that we put up earlier. This is an interesting way to curl the sleeve. So I don't know if this is going to fit in a regular top loader. Let's figure that out. Well, nope. The curl is actually going to prevent it. Let's actually get a 55-point top loader just to test it out. So, I mean, this is definitely thicker stock than this. That's kind of like what Topps Chrome does. For cards that are numbered, they're typically thicker. Yeah, so this is like a special, I'm going to take it out of its sleeve because it's like a special oversized sleeve, not a regular penny sleeve that we're used to seeing. All right, so much better. So, I mean, just look at this design. Just look at this. Absolutely amazing. Like the pictures they use, the pose, everything. It's just missing a logo, unfortunately. At least it has the sponsor logos, as in like Adidas or like Nike or like all that stuff. So, all right, numbered card number 2. And I think all the other ones that we're going to get are going to be the 2 base that we talked about earlier, the remaining base. But yeah, Futera Unique World Football, the new one, is actually going to drop, and best believe we are going to review those as well. And there is Morata. Got this horizontal or landscape, I think is what they call it. Wow, look at this, man. So many of these cards, it's such a shame. That's all I can say. I mean, I know it's like not necessarily Futera's fault maybe, but hopefully one day we shall see a perfect Futera license card full set, because they do have license cards. It's not the issue like licensing. It's like these full sets that's never seems to really give us any licensing. Only specific teams that have like separate releases. Man, look at this. Look at that Maldini throwback jersey as well. Wow. All right, 3 packs left. Hope you guys have been enjoying this with me. This is definitely a breath of fresh air, something new in the hobby. And I don't know if Panini or Topps are going to follow suit. I don't know if they can. This might be like a Futera only thing. They might have like, I don't know, like IP rights or whatever. Look at this. Look at that. You definitely don't see that every day. And we have another Emerald. I think it's going to be numbered lower than the Prestige because it's base. I don't know why it works out like that, but it is another Gavi. All right, love to see it as a Spain and Barcelona fan. 4 out of 23, and this sleeve also kind of feels a little strange as well, like not the standard penny sleeve, but it works out just fine, to be honest. All right, there it is. So far we have 3 different top loaders. We have 130 point, we have 55 point, and then this is a standard 35 points. Let's put them over here. It's our 3rd numbered card. Let us hopefully see a banger. We have pulled some 1-of-1s from Futera products before. The diamonds look absolutely amazing. So maybe, just maybe, it'll happen to us in this box. Look at this Darwin. This is, it's actually a slightly confusing image there, but for the most part, these have been very, very beautiful cards. All right, numbered card number 4. Mainstream Futera set, I guess we can call it that. All right, I'm struggling with this one. I don't want to spoil anything. There we go. I wonder if it's just like best to cut these packs. Hold on, I'm gonna set this down before we see it. I wonder if it'll work. Yeah, maybe. If you want to try it out, try it out. We didn't have an issue doing it this whole video except for this last pack, which is kind of concerning, but I'm just gonna have to slide them out from the bottom if we can, or sideways. All right, that was a little bit of a struggle. Sorry, guys. So we got 3 emeralds. I don't know what's up with that, but there's a nice landscape Hoyland, another Gavi, and Santi Jimenez. I've seen that image before. It's definitely used in a different set. Well, actually, it was used in a Futera set. I was thinking maybe Topps or Panini, but I don't think they would do that. I don't think Futera would do that. All right, who is that him again? No, it is Manuel Ugarte. All right, 6 out of 23. So we're gonna leave the lower number cards to you guys. At least we got a Ruby Insigne patch, which was out of, what was that, out of 3 or 2? It was out of 2. So quick recap, and then we'll give our thoughts on this product and a rating. So this is kind of what you can expect. 2 base numbered cards. These, unfortunately, were both, I think, the highest numbered, which is out of 23, which actually says a lot in terms of, you know, comparing it with other sets. And then we got our major hits in a box. So it's going to be either this or a, what is that, like Maestro insert, or an on-card auto, which is like 1 in 4 boxes, I think. And then we have a Gavi Prestige. I actually really like this design. And the Maestro design, in my opinion, is actually pretty genius. So I know this video took a little bit longer than what we wanted it to, but I think it's a brand new product. We're experiencing it all together, something brand new in this video. But in terms of rating, I'll actually put it up on the screen while we talk about it. But yeah, starting with the design, do we need to say more? Maybe, probably should. Absolutely beautiful, gorgeous design with, you know, great use of foil and gloss. Like I said, I actually didn't think they were going to use gloss, but I'm glad they did, because that kind of increased the quality of the cards a little bit. But yeah, simple, powerful design. Futera does it once again. The only thing holding this back, and you know, we've said it a million times at this point in this video, is the lack of licensing. You know, it truly is a shame. For like whatever reason, it is what it is. But hopefully one day that, you know, that'll all change, because these sets would just, you know, skyrocket in value after, you know, you see all the licensing on the different teams and different players. But in terms of set size, it's sitting at a decent spot right now. It could use just a little reduction, in my opinion. And the launch price somewhat doesn't really make sense to me, since, you know, you're not guaranteed a mem or an auto like, you know, the more expensive unique boxes. Like, we could have got a Maestro and not like this patch right here, and that would have been your box. So it kind of like doesn't make sense price wise. I'd say like it has to dip below like maybe like a 100 or like 90 bucks. But I mean, Futera is Futera. They kind of do what they do for a reason. So they are significantly cheaper than their unique boxes, but you know, you're also getting way more from those as well. 4 number cards total. I feel like we could maybe use at least 2 more for these FX boxes, just to kind of maybe like increase the value or make it like worthwhile in terms of launch price. But in terms of good auto and mem ratio, it's actually sitting at around like industry standard. So nothing too crazy, nothing out of the norm. Your main chases are going to be like Ronaldinho on-card autos, Stevie G, Scholes, you know, among a few others, but not actually that long of a list. And then after that, we have, you know, Messi, CR7, Maradona, like match-worn patches and stuff. So, or maybe even like training. It really depends on the player, but that's really going to be it, guys. At least it's an enjoyable, fun experience that, you know, has a very new element, you know, we've never seen in the hobby before. So hopefully one of you guys will end up with one of those rare serial numbered boxes. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video, found it helpful. Thanks for watching. Stick around for more content, group breaks, and giveaways. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.